Hello again. This is Nidhi, and as always, I'm here to talk with you all about stuff. And I know that I had skipped last week's video. The reason being, my parents were here, and of course, I wanted to spend time with them, and I had planned a lot of things to do with them, of which I did some of them, and it was so very much fun. However, the first thing that my dad asked when he got here was, "How is your journal thing going?" And he knew that I was doing that, as I have told you previously that I had told him and my brother that I am doing certain things. I am going to start a business and I'm going to do this kind of stuff. So the first thing he asks while coming here is if your journal thing, did you start yet, or did you even start at all? And to which I was very happy to say that yes, I have already started. I have given it for printing and all, and it is just about ready to whatever just about ready to I am just about ready to start with my business and stuff. And yeah, as parents they have big expectations of you, and I myself have like a thing where I want my parents to think of me as someone who is capable enough, someone who can do stuff by herself, someone who is dependable, because well, I am the oldest kid, and if I'm not like that, then there's no point in me moving out of their house and living by myself, staying away from them, and still all of that stuff. So yeah, I have this tendency. I want them to believe in me. I want them to feel good about me doing my whatever I am doing, all those things, all those big ideas, big plans, whatever path I am on right now, I want them to feel good about that. And yeah, high, big dreams, big expectations, everything big, 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 really huge, and all of that. I want to do that, I want to achieve that, and which is leading us to our today's topic is like, what should you do, right? When you are dreaming big, you have high expectations about yourself, you have a lifestyle that is out of whatever you are right now, and how to fulfill it actually, like either bigger steps or smaller steps, right? It's always the smaller steps, of course, everyone will tell you that, but sometimes you have high expectations, you have big dreams, high hopes for the living, and in those moments, in those big dreams, you forget that the most important things are the smaller ones, the right now that is happening to you. And then, like, they are so easily overlooked, so easy to forget, because whatever is happening right now is not even nothing compared to what we can achieve, what we wish to achieve, and what is there in far future, what is there in that side of the road which you are on right now. So yeah, when I showed my dad the draft of my journal, when I told him how this is all that I I immediately told him the big idea, right? And he was like, "You are you sure you want to do that?" And I, for a moment, I thought that yeah, it is such a big thing and it is so far in future. Why am I telling him that? Well, of course I'm telling him because it's my dad and I want him to be proud of me, and I just want him to think good about me. But it is an idea, but it is very far in future that I'm even going to think of pursuing that. And I am not thinking about or telling about what I'm doing right now so passionately, that and just telling about I have this idea, I will do this, do it like this, do it like that, this and that. And that got me thinking that whatever I'm doing right now, right? These small videos, these small things, these small topics that I'm talking about, and whatever little, even one paragraph I'm writing every day for a blog, I'm thinking of writing, I'm not even writing it. And so all those things, these small things which I'm doing, are what shaping my future, shaping my career, shaping my life as I go ahead. And I'm not even mentioning those, I'm not even thinking about those, and I'm not even like passionately saying that, oh, I finished one paragraph today, I finished one video today, I edited one video really nicely today, I talked about something like this today. I'm not saying it, I'm only looking at the bigger picture, right? I am only looking at the life that is going to be there for me when I reach there, actually. And but what about all the things that I'm doing right now, and what about all the things that I am so passionately working on? Because these are the things that, even if I enjoy or not, these are the things that are making me, preparing me for the future, right? These are the things that I am loving, trying to love, even sometimes loving or trying to love. These things are what the right now, the whatever it is going right now, it is making me passionate, making me happy, making me anything, anxious even sometimes, like, am I doing enough, am I not doing enough, am I whatever, right? These small things that are mattering so much in whatever I'm going to do in the future, whatever I'm going to achieve in the future. And I'm not at all talking about it, appreciating it at all. So that's what I want to talk about today. That yeah, we have big goals. Yeah, we have big dreams that we are going to pursue, that we are going to fulfill, that we are going to achieve, definitely. And the right now, which is right now, the present, and like, if we are not at all looking at our present situations as we have been trapped by our past for so long, we have been focused on our future for so long, but have we ever actually, like, just stopped for a moment to think that what I'm doing right now is so much nice? Actually, it's really good that I'm doing it right now, and I appreciate myself for doing it. Have you ever done that? I have not, and I realized it at that moment, really, that I told my papa that I want to do this and this and this, and the way he was looking at me, just, he was so scared for me, because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know that I am uh, writing blogs, I am doing this, having a website, I am putting different pages on my website every single day, customizing that for user experience. I am creating videos so that I can explain my whatever I am doing, my business ideas, to the world, and all those small things he have no idea about, right? And I'm just going and telling him that this is what I want to do, and this is I'm going to do, and of course he's going to be scared. And imagine that person, that the other person, being scared for you, and now, like, you know that you want to do it, you will be either equally or even more scared if you're not actually looking at the things that you're doing right now for the thing that you want to achieve, right? If you got it. I don't know if I explained it clearly, but what I wanted to say is, when you're not looking at what you're doing right now at all, right? If I didn't explain to my dad that I am doing these things and which will lead to whatever is in the future for me. I just pictured, or I just made a picture, showed him the picture of what my future I am thinking is going to be like. And he got scared. And of course, I would be too if I didn't realize the everyday efforts that I'm putting in my work, everyday affirmations, everyday work, everything. I am also trying my best to keep work and time for myself. I'm doing so many things to get better myself and to get my business ideas better, to work a little bit better each day. So if I'm not looking at that at all, it's so obvious that I'm going to be so scared of the future that I might not reach there, right? I might somewhere in the middle. may just be like, oh my god, it is so huge. It is so, how am I going to be doing that? How am I going to be responsible enough to fulfill that, to achieve that, or anything like that, right? I saw my dad like in his face, and I could see myself a few years back. Like, yeah, this was what my reaction was, to even think that I would be having these such ideas that I am going to be an entrepreneur, I am going to start a business, I am going to focus on my career in that way. That was scary for me, because I didn't at all focused on whatever I was doing in that moment. When I was applying for jobs and stuff, I was not at all thinking that I'm applying to a job, I'm going to start a career even. Okay, it was just applying for a job because you got out of college and now you have nothing else to do. And as you know, the race goes of life, you either uh, take science or commerce. After passing your 10th standard, you either take science or commerce or arts. After graduating from school, you go to college and have whatever that is. It was laid out for me, even for me as well, that you do this in 11th and 12th standard, you do this in college, you do that after you're finished your college. And no one at all have told me to enjoy your college in such a way. Do not do these things in college that you are definitely going to regret later, which I do, by the way, and I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, no one tells you to like have a present. Everyone tells you to have a future, and whatever is in the past is with you only. Not many people know it the way you do. So no one tells you to have a present, to enjoy your present. And it all gets disappears, just it's like that. And it's so easy to overlook the present, because we are either living in the past or in the future, or we are just scared that we are not doing enough in this moment, and we want to be like overworked. We want to do so much and then be exhausted and complain about being exhausted, and all of those things. Really, everything that, with whatever it is, it's happening, and it's okay. It's all right, because knowing that you have a present, knowing that you are doing something. Even I said right in the previous video, even the one thing you're doing right now is leading you towards the life that you want to have, that you look forward to, that you want to live. And it's all right, it's all okay. I hope I'm not going too much off topic, but since your life is laid out in front of you since you were born, because your parents maybe, or either relatives or anyone who thinks that they know better than you, are of course going to suggest you things to do, or of course going to like tell you to do some things some way, the way they know it and not the way you know it, or even not the way you want to do it or know it. And that's always going to be the case. And it's all right, no one is to blame, of course, because everyone has seen life from their perspective, and everyone has a different perspective because of that. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have big goals, if you have big dreams, even if you know that you're going to reach it, and you think that you're not scared at all, you're very confident, it's good. It's really good to have big goals. It's good to have big dreams and everything, but focus on the present. Do not forget to focus on the present, because it is really easy to get scared. It is so very easy to get scared of the future, of the things that are not there right now, of the things, whatever big goals you are not reaching. It's so easy to notice that you're not reaching those big goals, but do notice the small goals that you are actually reaching. Waking up every day on a certain time, if you have uh, decided to wake up on a certain time. If you are like, for me, I do this, after waking up at least I'll spend not 1 hour, but at least some time to finish one chapter, and an audiobook. So even if you are doing that, okay, tell yourself that yeah, you did it. This was something that is improving you. This is something that is teaching you. This is something that is preparing you the right now. This moment is yeah, it's okay. And if I am satisfied in this moment, if I am okay in this moment, then the moments to come will also be, I'll be okay in them as well. So big goals, big dreams, yeah, of course you should have it big. It's all very fancy and nice, but it's all just so you do not get scared of those things. Be present in the present. Be present in the present. Yeah, that was, I don't know how I thought of it, but I just thought of it. So yeah. Be present. Notice everything that you're doing in a day. You have no idea how much powerful, what your potential is, if you are not at all knowing the things that you are doing, if you are not at all aware of the things that you are doing. So be aware of the things that you are doing. Achieve small goals. There is nothing wrong with achieving small goals first, than finishing and reaching and achieving the bigger goals. So I think I talked a lot again, as I always do. So I hoped it made sense. All I wanted to say, and I'll mention it again, what all I wanted to say was, focus on the smaller goals. Appreciate your smaller goals. Smaller goals may seem easy, but they are very, very much important to give you a validation. We all seek validation. It's alright to do that. It's true that seeking validation, doing something just to seek validation, is not nice and productive, or well, whatever, but give yourself the satisfaction, give yourself the validation to realize all the efforts you're putting into the work, the future that you want to have. Give yourself the validation that yeah, you did it today, and this was better than the yesterday, right? You did something today that you didn't do yesterday, and it's obviously so much better. So give yourself the validation, give yourself the satisfaction. Appreciate small goals, appreciate small achievements, and you are ready for the future, I guess. Do not be scared. It is easy to get scared, and it is okay to be scared, because almost everyone is. And so with that, yeah, don't be scared of the future. It's okay, you'll reach there. Yeah. I will now be quiet because I have talked a lot, and yeah, I'm now out of things to talk about. I'm probably not, but I'm just saying it so that I should stop. Okay, with that, all the best to you, all the best to me. It's almost December end, and I will soon be coming out with the journal, so please look forward to it. Support it as well if you can. And yeah, see you again. Please do come back. This is Nidhi. You are watching Figure It Out Nidhi, which, well, I'm figuring out how to do stuff. Well, the career and future stuff, not the journal normal stuff. Okay. Bye. See you again. Do come back.